tell, today we are talking about the McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in the shade Champagne Gold. This is what the outer packaging looks like. It pretty much just looks like the matching holiday palette. The packaging is literally just all gold, extremely aesthetically pleasing to put like on top of your dresser or vanity, or you know, even bathroom area. It's really nice. It's super heavy. It's 6.5 grams or 0.22 ounces with a 12-month shelf life. It's a unscrewing top, so you can't, you know, you can't just pull it up. You actually have to unscrew it, which is really nice. Hefty. The only thing I wish is they would have put a mirror right here, because it is $65. So I feel like having a little mirror here would have just been nice for like on the go type of thing. Like the title of the shade is the Champagne Gold. You can kind of see it has these indents in there. I am gonna really quickly do an eye look. Probably, I don't know, I might use both of these. I'm gonna try to use mostly this, but to get some different mattes, I'm gonna probably try to use this. I wanna be able to use just Pat McGrath, and I'm also going to use this from last year's collection, which is the Fetish Lip Balm, and it is like the super, what is it, nude astral. So I'm gonna go for a pinky look and see what happens. I'll put a timestamp if you want me to just, if you want to fast forward to the highlight timestamp, I'll put that in the description. You're first gonna see me doing a look with one or both of those Pat McGrath palettes, and then after that I'll do the highlight, because that's all I have left for my face, and then we'll talk about the highlight. So let me zoom you in. Okay, so I will say I have both palettes in front of me, so if I hop through both, I hop through both. I don't think it's incredibly essential to show you guys what shades I'm using, because this video is not about these palettes, but I just want to incorporate other products from her line into this. So I'm just gonna do a really quick, I'll do one eye off camera, and then I'll come back for the highlight. And I'm just gonna go straight into here. Just swirl it around. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. You can see it, but it's like that, it's not glittery. It's not like a glittery highlight, right? Like a lot of like Anastasia's highlights are really glittery. It's really, I don't say that it's wet either. Do you think it's wet? It's kind of like it's closer to like a wet highlight than a glittery highlight, but it's almost like a glow from within type of highlight. I'm wondering if you build it, will it be crazy? See, yeah, for me it's a little crazy now, because now I have a brown spot, but that blend, that's gonna, oh, it looked like it blends away pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it up here, see what it does. Oh, that's so pretty. And my lighting is not the greatest. Like, I don't have the most expensive channel to have all the amazing lighting, but you can definitely, even this lighting, see that. Like, that's freaking gorgeous. But when you turn, like, you see that, like, you see that nice glow. Like, that's crazy. It's really nice. So I'm gonna put some on my actual, like, my nose and stuff. For your skin tone, like if you're similar to my skin tone, it will work for you, but you can't put a lot, which kind of sucks at the same time. But I understand when you have a shade that's kind of universal to multiple skin tones, that you have to kind of try to play with it. And this is literally my first time using it, so you have to play with it to see how much you can use for your personal skin tone. So for mine, I can pack on a pretty good amount and get a good sheen, but too much is going to leave like that weird shadowy effect. In person, like, it's literally, it's just glowing. So that's just how I feel about that. I think it looks great. I don't even feel like there's a real base color to it. All that color is literally just reflex. So this is pretty much the finished look. It looks, I don't know, from what I can tell from the camera, it looks quite a lot different in person. I love it a lot more in person than I do in the camera, considering I only have one ring light that I'm working with, and it's at its lowest setting, so it's not extremely bright or anything, because I don't want to wash out everything else more than it already is. So if you turn your face and you can still see that highlight is nice. It's honestly, like, it's beautiful without being glittery, and I think that's the main thing. It's not glittery, it's a nice glowing from within. If you're deeper than me, you can pack it on more. If you're my shade or lighter, this is probably as dark as you're gonna get, and even if you're lighter than me, you can't get that much darker. You're not gonna be able to pack it on for extra glow. Like, if you want, you're like, oh, this isn't glowy enough for me, you're not gonna be able to do that, because it's going to leave a streak on your face looking forward to other people. But overall, I would say for most people, this is fine. I don't know if you're super pale, if it's gonna be okay. If you are super pale, it's gonna probably be very little that you can use from this. I was really worried it wouldn't even fit mine, even though I'm relatively light. If you were considering this, I would say yes. If you were considering this palette, you can go look at my other review of this palette specifically, and before that I had a review of this palette. I love them both. You can go find out why I love them both if you go look at those videos. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. I really do like this highlight. It's beautiful. I love the finish on it. I love how it just makes me look glowy without glittery. I would love to see how it looks on like a natural, like no makeup day, like just a natural day of wearing makeup. I think it would look beautiful even then. It almost has, if you know, it almost has the finish of like a liquid highlighter that you would use on your no makeup days, like just to look glowy. It almost has that type of finish. Other than that, that's how I feel about everything. Like I said, in my next video, I'm going to be reviewing Amazon magnetic lashes along with other Amazon makeup products, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked the video, then please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.